All right, welcome back. It's been a little bit since my last video. I'm going to try to do videos every Monday and Thursday from now on, unless there's some like breaking news that comes out. But unless, that is the case, for now, I'm going to be sticking some Monday, Thursday schedule. So look forward to those. Going to be happening at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you enjoy that, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to this channel. All right, I really appreciate that. Now let's get into some Modern Warfare 2 new leaks. All of these leaks were dropped yesterday from The Ghost of Hope, a prominent Call of Duty leaker here on Twitter. So here is what he has to say. He dropped some decent information here that does honestly have me pretty concerned for the future of Call of Duty, as you can tell from the title. So let's talk about it. Number one, Dolphin Diving will be in Modern Warfare 2 alongside sliding. What does this mean? It means that there's going to be two different ways to maneuver around corners. Honestly, I like the fact that sliding is back. I am a slide canceller. I am, someone who, does care about movement in Call of Duty. It does matter to me. And, I think that's what makes me a better player, especially in game modes like Rebirth or Warzone. But as far as Dolphin Diving goes, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that because Dolphin Diving has always been a traditional Treyarch staple, and we haven't seen it in Cold War, we haven't seen it in Black Ops 4, so it's kind of interesting that it's coming back in Modern Warfare 2, because Modern Warfare 2, like the original Modern Warfare 2, did not have Dolphin Diving either, so I don't know why they suddenly thought to have this. Maybe Treyarch is working on this game somehow, I don't know why they would just all of a sudden pull this out. I like it though. I honestly like that decision. I think it's going to make for some different plays, avoiding a cruise missile or something. Like maybe you can only dolphin dive to avoid it instead of sliding away. That'd be cool. Dolphin diving, in my opinion, should give you more distance covered, but it should be tougher to get back up or something like that. Slide canceling is for getting around a corner real quick and you can ADS really quick. But if you're just trying to run away from something real fast, or I don't know, maybe there's a race or something infected, I don't know. So there's going to be some small uses where dolphin diving will be superior to sliding. I think that would be cool. The next thing that he tweeted out is that the classic minimap is indeed present in Modern Warfare 2. There's no perk necessary. And while I'm happy about this, I guess, it just goes to show how far Call of Duty developers have fallen to the point where people are excited that that is news, right? That's like McDonald's saying, hey, we have a cheeseburger for you today. Isn't that just the basis expectation at this point of life? Why are we excited about a mini map being properly working? Hey, next thing you know, they're going to tell us you have guns in the game, there's going to be free guns. You don't have to pay for the guns anymore. I just don't understand how far away these devs have fallen from what COD people want, from COD players want, right? In my opinion, nobody in the history of ever has ever asked before Modern Warfare 2019 to remove the classic minimap and make it so that you only had a perk to make it work or something like that, right? Even in Vanguard, there's the radar perk. It's just such a waste of a perk. It's a waste of I don't want to have to run this, just put this in the game. Don't remove content and add it back later as a perk. It just makes no sense, and I hate the fact that people do that consistently, people being COD developers. But I guess at the end of the day, it's nice that it's back. Cool, am I supposed to cheer for something like that? No, that's not happening. Next up, he talks about how Modern Warfare 2 will change how players approach picking perks with their classes. He's not going to post the exact details as he needs further info, but it sounds interesting and not bad at all. Again, that's essentially all that he's tweeted about it. He just says that picking perks with their classes will be different. I think he later tweeted, let me check real quick, he later tweeted about how let's see if I can pull it up. Yeah, he says that there's only going to be 2 perks being able to be chosen in a different column. So you can only choose 2 perks in the first column, and maybe for a total of 4 perks. So it sounds like per greed, it sounds like the pick 10 is back. I don't know, that'd be nice. I personally like the pick 10 system. I think it creates much more balance and much more trade-off decisions versus what we have right now. But again, it's all personal preference. I'm personally hoping for the pick 10 system to be back. That also means we probably will get away from everyone having a stun and a semtex. I feel if you want a stun or a semtex, you have to trade something off, give off something of your attachments or get rid of a perk or something like that, or have no secondary. There should be an attachment trade-off. That's why I think Black Ops 2 did it perfectly. That's one of the underrated things that I think Black Ops 2 did, is the fact that hey, if you wanted a semtex, you'd have to not have a cap 40 as a secondary, or not have Ghost running or something like that. It was a beautiful decision. Next up, he talks about the maps, and this is where I'm the most optimistic. You guys know me, I am like a big into multiplayer mainly because of the maps. You know, if the maps are good, even if the maps are decent, I will play the game regardless of, you know, if I don't like the setting, if I don't like the time to kill or anything like that. Like if the maps are fine, I'll play it. So he says, maps are indeed of the more classic 3-lane style. Think Cheshire Park, Condor Hideout, Gunrunner, Hackney Yard, and Hovik Sawmill. I don't have a problem with any of these maps. I think they're all pretty good respawn maps. The worst, in my opinion, might be Cheshire Park, but even then, that's not even like that bad. I personally like Gunrunner, Hackney, Hovik, and Hideout a lot, you know, even for respawn. I think, you know, if you're playing Demolition or anything like that, Domination, they're fun maps to play on. Search and Destroy, same case, you know, they're pretty fun as well. I'm hoping that the small sample size of maps that this dude has seen, I hope that he doesn't over exaggerate and make it seem like all the maps are going to be like that, right? Because like think about like Modern Warfare 2019. If you only saw Shoot House, Gunrunner, and Hackney Yard, and you thought that all the maps were going to be like that, you'd be so mistaken. It's not even funny, because you have Azure Cave, you have Piccadilly, you have maps like, you know, Superstore, like just terrible maps that never should have made past game decision, or you should just put those maps in Ground War, but you know, they didn't playtest it. So now we have 10-minute TDMs, 10-minute free-for-alls going up to like 29 kills in free-for-all, or like 22 kills in free-for-all, because no one moves, everyone's afraid to move, which is like fine, right? That's so funny, haha, nobody moves, until you're playing in free-for-all and the score limit goes to 22 and you have like 19 kills because you joined late. Like that's fun, right? He ends it off by saying, alright, that's it for now, more in the future. Overall, what I've been told is a solid 7 out of 10, and there is room for improvement. We're 8 months out, so a lot can change. Want my hands on the game more than ever to see things in execution. And a lot of people are very excited about this, right? A lot of people are super excited to see Modern Warfare 2. I feel like I've seen a lot of the leakers, like Modern Warfare 2 OG Ghost, as well as this dude, say that they're pretty excited about it. They're pretty hyped for the next Call of Duty game. There is one more tweet, maybe more, but I just saw one more tweet from the Ghost of Hope now, and he says, not sure why, but Last Stand is currently in Modern Warfare 2, and it's functioning as a field upgrade instead of a perk, and he hopes that Infinity Ward will remove this based on criticism before launch. Very interesting, right? It seems like there's no reason for this. I feel like they're adding this just for the sole fact of adding content. It is worth mentioning that the original Modern Warfare 2 did have Final Stand, or Last Stand, whatever you want to call it. And so maybe they're just trying to bring back everything from Modern Warfare 2. I guess you can't really blame them that much for this, because it's not like, you know, like Dolphin Diving didn't even come in this game, the original Modern Warfare 2, but like this was. So, you know, if you're someone who just like was like, oh, I really want to pay, you know, my respects or something, like, and you want to bring this in, I can see it. I'm not encouraging it. I'm hoping that if it does make it into the final build of the game, I am really hoping that it's balanced. I feel like this is just a crutch death streak, maybe not even crutch, but just like a stupid death streak, a stupid addition into the game that we do not need. Nobody is asking for Final Stand to come back. While I get that you want to pay homage, I get that you want to, like, you know, like be like, oh, like we got to cater to noobs and stuff like that, but it's just not the way to do it. You know, if you want to cater to noobs, just create a ranked and a casual game mode like playlist at the jump, you know? And honestly, like, you can have casual, have no skill base, and ranked have like super thick. That's basically what we want, because if COD players are playing ranked, they want to sweat, they want to compete and win against good players. You know, if you want to get casual, just go for camos, or I don't know, maybe even just stomp on noobs or something like that, you know? Like, and it's not like every lobby you're guaranteed noobs too, you know? If you play 10 matches, you shouldn't be sweating 9 out of those games. You should be sweating maybe like 5, you know? I'm not saying every single game you should be like getting a, you know, dropping a nuke or whatever. That should not be the case. But you know, the fact that you'll like never get the chance of ever dropping a nuke unless you reverse boost or session join, that just doesn't feel good, you know? Like, most people aren't that good, but most people aren't that bad either. I am really nervous about Last Stand being a field upgrade in this game. I just don't see a purpose for it. I feel like if the other field upgrades are ass as well, like, people will just always run this, you know? It's just, I don't want to see this, you know? I feel like it'll be cool in like some aspects, maybe in like Search and Destroy or something, maybe, you know, it'll be interesting, but we don't We don't need it. I don't need this in this game. I really don't want to see it. Let me know your thoughts on, Last Stand in the comment section down below. And what do you guys think about Modern Warfare 2 so far? We've heard a lot of the leaks. If you missed my previous video, was it my previous? Yeah. Watch this video before Modern Warfare 22 or, Call of Duty 2022. We actually did hear quite a lot of leaks coming out about the game. And so I'm excited for it to a certain degree. I'm not excited for Last Stand, but I am, hyped to a certain degree about what we're going to see, what the engine's going to be like. We're in mid-March at this point. Time is kind of flying by, honestly. So I'm hoping that, by May or something, we'll be able to see a lot of more stuff, and, maybe I can start actually making videos again more frequently. I do actually kind of like the current schedule I'm on, just to kind of go on a side tangent here. I do like the twice a week schedule of Monday and Thursday. I think that, it gives people time to catch up on my video if they didn't watch it, the previous day. And so yeah, thanks so much for watching. That's it for the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do appreciate that. And follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. All those links are in the description down below. And again, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great Monday. Have a great start to the week and go get it. All right. Peace, guys.